when I look at how the international community responded on the periphery of Libya, that is to say, isolating it economically, isolating it politically, getting the International Criminal Court involved, recognizing the massive abuses of human rights by state leaders and so on, and they're continuing to pressure and also try to offer options maybe to Gaddafi to step down. And at the rhythm that happened, I think that's quite outstanding. I mean, they were doing fine until Gaddafi said, I am going to stay in power, and if it means crushing every one of those cockroaches to do it, I will. That was the signal for military intervention. And that was the signal to protect the innocent who were well identified in the eastern part mostly and so on. And as such, it called for boots on the ground. That's what protect is. Not aircraft at 10,000 feet. They're in support of that. And so we're 7 weeks late in providing the protection zones to permit the moderates to coalesce in a better sense of security and probably come up with a lot better sort of structure of how they want to conduct this operation and where they want to go with it, and let the Gaddafi's army and let the rebels fight. That's okay, go and fight, but don't enter these protected zones. We're running that. But we really do not want to prove to him that whatever is going to happen, we're on the ground, we're protecting the innocent, and don't you even come close. And because of that, we are failing. And now what do we do? What do we do? Do we sustain an attrition war? And how long is that going to take before we actually break Gaddafi's back? And will we ever? And what happens if he starts to find friends who are going to start to supply him? How long will we sustain that? And will the rebels be able to sustain long-term without more deliberate support? So we were doing so well. And when, just like in Rwanda, when that radio station said, the Tutsis are nothing more than cockroaches, and all we have to do is stomp them out. That was the signal to really implement the R2P, and we failed miserably.